Hi guys, this is Semih Erdoğan, game designer of Shargad First Blood and creator of Shargad setting, which I have been working on for more than 8 years. I had released a fantasy book based on Shargad setting and now working on the second book hand to hand with the game development process. But now I will just focus on the game and discuss some of the systems or features of the game before we make a demo release, hopefully not later than October. Fame, end day and calendar systems are the ones I want to shed some light upon today. So the game has a calendar, 12 months, 30 days each. It's basically a simpler version of our solar calendar. The 30th, as you see, the yellow button is the present day, while gray buttons are the past days and the brown buttons are the upcoming days. This is how we segregate them. But actually they are not buttons, they are just some numbers. Later I might add some hover feature to at least show some important events in certain days, because the game has a deadline. You cannot finish it, you cannot play it forever. I am thinking to set around 1 year to finish the game, but I have to play test to decide for sure. On top of that, we will add a tighter timeline option, which you will have to finish the game in a shorter time for more ambitious players. And basically calendar is like this. You can just see the names, all animals. Animal symbolism is pretty important in Shargad. Anyway, the end day and end night buttons, they are intertwined with calendar system. Basically you have to spend a day and a night to finish one calendar day. This is the story, it's pretty simple. As you see, we give you some tips of the day to help you guide throughout the game. You don't have to read them all. Honestly, some of them are too long. I wouldn't read them myself. But if you do, I would be happy, and on top of that you would get some good tips for the game. I want to open some parentheses here just to say, in our map in the game, if you want to move from spot A to spot B means you have to move to a quest location. That also automatically changes the calendar. You cannot just transport them in a second and then come back in a second. So you go back in, let's say, 1 day, you pass some time there in a quest scene, half a day, and then you come back in 1 day. In case that you die, that's another story which I'm not gonna talk about right now. So let's pass to the fame system. Fame is the value that defines NPC and companion behaviors. For example, if you have a good fame, some of the NPCs will want to interact with you more, or will unlock their additional features or give extra discounts on their items. If your fame is on the other side of the spectrum, which means you are bad, which is not a bad thing, because when you are either despicable, notorious or villain, you may unlock some features which you couldn't otherwise. As an example, you cannot be a member of the Thieves Guild unless you are despicable or worse. So, our fame is designed to give you additional customization on how you want to play the game. You can unlock new characters, you can unlock new features depending on your fame. And that's pretty much it. I want to conclude the video with this nice phrase. Either die as a hero or live long enough to become the villain, and even longer enough to witness we finish this project. Man, it's been almost 2 years and we are still working. I don't know where it's gonna end. Please wishlist the game and follow Shargad Game Studios on Twitter so you can be aware of the updates we are constantly making. And hope to see you again in some other development highlight video. Ciao.